God.
Oh yeah,
I'm in heaven right now.
I'm like filming like this because I'm nervous.
I really wanted to talk about something I've kind of been struggling with lately. It's latte time in my spooky cup. My latte king always making me my morning latte. He's got that morning hip switch. Oh!
Shadows grow so long.
Do we see if he's okay? What are you doing?
Nice to know ya. Let's do it again. One night stand. I wanna be more than
Good morning, Banner. Welcome to my cooking show where I teach you how to make a bagel.
Latte time. Thank you. Small business activities. What is that?
And then the beautiful notebooks. 9 of Pentacles and Death.
The grippers are in it. First order. We have a death journal.
Wow.
And now we take our beautiful sticker. Bam! Then we take our beautiful box, our little eco-friendly card. Look at this print.
Wow.
Feels luscious.
High quality.
Then of course this little Wheel of Fortune sticker.
Wow.
Wheel of Fortune sticker to wish you luck on your way. Now we just gotta label and send her off. If you guys are interested in getting a tarot bullet journal for yourself, you can go to my website, www.weareinspired.com, and use code YouTube for 30% off. There are descriptions on the website, but to keep things short, the Death card represents the end of a cycle or new beginnings, while the 9 of Pentacles represents self-confidence, abundance, and financial independence. As always, thank you guys so much for the support. Bye! Hi guys, so I wanted to kind of have a little bit, sorry I'm picking up trash. So in this vlog, I really wanted to talk about something I've kind of been struggling with lately. I've always really liked talking about mental health on my channel because I think it's a really good way to use my platform for good. And I had a little bit of a breakdown the other day to Zach, and he really helped me through it. And just talking to him about what I was experiencing made me kind of want to share it with you guys, talk about it more openly, because I just kind of realized I think a lot of us are probably dealing with this right now, and I'm probably not alone in this. So I know I've mentioned it a couple times on my channel, and if you follow me for a while, you know I've struggled with anxiety my entire life. But like I said, I was really emotional the other day because I was kind of reflecting on my life, and I was feeling really down because I feel like what I expected for the trajectory of my life and my anxiety, I expected that like with age, it would get better. I remember being 25 and hearing all of these people like 5-10 years older than me talk about how they had so much anxiety in their 20s, but the time they were 30, they were so confident, they felt free, and they didn't really struggle with it anymore. So for me, as someone who just recently turned 30, I feel like I was really emotional and upset because I feel like my anxiety has only gotten worse. So when I was talking to Zach about this, he kind of mentioned that he has also noticed a spike in his social anxiety recently. We kind of came to the conclusion that we think our worsening social anxiety is kind of the result or consequence of the pandemic. I'm kind of embarrassed to admit it, but I honestly feel like the pandemic, I just feel like I lost a lot of my social skills. I feel like I can't socialize like I used to. I don't know how to interact with people in public anymore. Small talk is really hard. I find myself dreading it or like being afraid of it. I just can't communicate the same way that I used to be able to communicate. And it just makes me, I've just been feeling really bad about it. It's been making me feel really bad about myself. Like I said, I'm someone who has always had anxiety. So I'm someone who has always struggled with social anxiety. I can remember instances from my childhood of being very socially anxious, but I definitely see stark differences from then versus now. So like when I was talking to Zach, I feel like he brought up a really good point. And he said he used to have social anxiety as a kid because he was afraid of being perceived in general. And I feel like that's kind of where I was with that. Just because of my weight, my size, I had so much social anxiety of people just making fun of me, seeing me, laughing at me. Like I was afraid of seeing other groups of kids because I thought like I would be the butt of the joke. But since the pandemic, I've noticed I have different kinds of social anxiety now. It has had very negative effects on my life. For one, I feel like it's had a negative effect on like my content because I can no longer vlog in public. That's something I never had an issue with before. If you followed me in like 2016, 2017, 2018, especially on Instagram, you know I was like unhinged in public. I did not give a fuck about what people saw. I just did not care. But now there have been so many instances since coming back to YouTube, where Zach and I are in public and I literally feel like I have a meltdown because vlogging in public and having people look at me and the potential of them like coming up and asking me what I'm doing, it's like overwhelming. It's like too much for me. Like I remember the big first group thing Zach and I did after the pandemic. There's a fucking fly. We went and got a house in Pacific Beach in San Diego with a lot of like our mutual social media friends, and they all watch my videos. So guys, do not worry. I'm about to say something sad. It's no one's fault, it was my social anxiety. But I remember we were all like sitting in a group in the living room and I had to get up and leave. Not because of anything anyone did or said to me, but because in my mind, I was convincing myself that everyone thought I was stupid, that anything I said was stupid, and people were like, why is she talking? And like, I cannot emphasize enough, like nobody did anything that should have made me feel that way. Like this was completely in my head, but it was the first time in my life I was in like a group of people I knew like me, like a group of friends, and it was too overwhelming for me. It was like I completely forgot how to interact with people who I like. And since then, it has gotten much, much worse. Very bad. Much, much, much worse. I feel like I fear going out in public. Like if I'm out in public and someone I don't know is walking towards me and they make eye contact with me, I instantly tense up. I feel my heart rate spike because I'm just so afraid they're gonna interact with me. And I get so annoyed at myself because my rational brain knows that this is just someone walking towards me and nothing's gonna happen. But my anxiety brain jumps to like terrible conclusions where I'm like, this person wants to hurt me, this person, or like I'm gonna have a really negative, unfavorable experience with this person. And like, that's the side of my brain that trumps. And what happens every single time is I start internally melting down, I freeze, and then the person just simply walks by me. And nothing bad happens, but it's hard because instead of just having a sigh of relief and moving on with my day and being like, oh, it was nothing, I get overwhelmed with feelings of guilt. And I start to feel like the biggest piece of shit in the world. Like, why did I just assume this person was gonna hurt me? They didn't do anything to signal that that was their intention. I just thought that up in my brain and let myself react that way when they didn't do anything to me. Because it's not like I'm doing anything to these people, like I'm not being rude to them, but I am being cold because it's like, I don't wanna interact with you because I'm afraid of you. So a lot of the time, I won't even wanna smile at people because I feel like it invites them to start a conversation with me. So I just start feeling like a terrible person because once again, I let my anxiety control an interaction that was not bad to begin with. And recently, I've just been feeling really bad about it. It has been on my mind a lot because like I said, it's affecting my vlogging, it's affecting my life in general, and it's just something I don't want to deal with anymore. It's something I realize now is an issue. So my new goal to conquer my mental illness, to conquer my social anxiety, is when I'm in public, every single time I'm in public, I'm really gonna try to compliment at least one person. It can be a compliment about their outfit, their hair, their bag, literally anything, just one compliment. I feel like it's a really simple gesture that almost always results in like a positive experience, a positive interaction. So I am simply going to compliment people, and I'm not even gonna make up compliments. If I see someone who I think looks cool, I'm just gonna tell them. And I feel like this is the first step in getting more comfortable with interacting with strangers again. It's not a big step, but it's an important one. And that's what I'm gonna start doing today. We're about to go out, we're gonna get some lunch, go to the mall. We'll bring you guys along with us. And it's my first attempt at feeling normal again. It is beautiful.
And it says to pay at the meter for parking.
Yeah,
Do you see a meter?
there's no meter around.
Wow, so cute.
Here we are. All right,
We
guys.
made it.
So we are going to Monty's. It's like a vegan burger place
Very good.
with the most
The best
amazing-
vegan burger place.
If they look cool, I'm gonna compliment them.
Oh, okay.
That's my goal today, babe. Looking swole, babe. Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Not even footsie.
All right, guys, our food buzz, Zach has gone to get it. I am so excited. I am so hungry. And I admit, I did not give any compliments yet. I'm like filming like this because I'm nervous. I'm like, maybe no one will notice if I'm up in my fucking nose. I didn't offer any compliments because I just felt like it felt awkward and not genuine. Like, I don't want to just say shit to say shit. And I'm like, What possibly could I compliment this man on? He's in a uniform, okay? My shake, this one's mine. The single with the tots. Zach got the double with the fries. Oh my god, this looks so good.
It really does.
That shake, I'm gonna obliterate. Oh, I know, you would just love a tater tot. It tastes like exactly like a Frosty.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh.
I saw on the sign too, they use Oatly, I guess.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, let me...
I'm in heaven right now.
Have you ever tried fries and... What's your verdict? You don't like it?
I don't like dips in general, really. I just love potatoes so much. In their natural form.
Natural form. I didn't know that they grew like this. It's crazy.
Smashed, delicious. Would recommend.
No ticket, no ticket.
We're good. I wasn't even worried a little bit.
I worry about everything.
We're at the mall. Check out these California malls, friends. Lined with the palm trees. This is Beverly Hills. My 90210.
Let's see what kind of damage I can do in here.
Oh boy.
And also, I like your bag. I literally got the same one in the mail yesterday.
Thank you.
She gets a lot of compliments on that bag too.
Thank you.
Dropped the ball. So many opportunities.
I really like that one.
Because I know that's from Pan's Labyrinth.
I know everyone always asks about my tattoo, if it's from that. And it was a flash, so probably.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that. I love her hair. Alright guys, so you might have just heard, probably didn't see, it was pointed at the ground. I didn't want to film the person, obviously. But I got my compliment in. It was a little rough.
Apparently she fumbled a little.
I did fumble a little. I stopped breathing.
I know. I had to break the ice and compliment someone in front of her. I like your cat shoes.
And then I felt inferior, so I had to do it because he complimented two people in there.
A good thing to do, babe,
Yeah.
is when you go up to initiate, you say, "Hey, I just wanted to tell you," because then your out is already there.
Right.
Because your out is with that, right? Like, hey, I just wanted to say I really like your hair. They can tell you the thing, and then you could say, "Bye."
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, because that's the awkward part is leaving the interaction.
I feel like most people, even people that are good with social interactions, they're like, the takeoff is easier than the landing, for
Right.
sure. So a lot of the time, it's hard to know how or when to tactically, like, end the interaction.
Goal complete.